Yeah, because I had mine practically set them in here, and that was the problem.
I don't believe you. Also, Kryber is plenty consistent.
I don't know, I watched you miss 20 shots before. Yeah. Yeah, let's start.
How's the triple take considering it's care package again?
I miss it whenever it was a ground weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's extremely hard to balance, because it's practically a shotgun sniper.
Well, yeah, that's always what it's meant to be, though. Does it still have stupid good hipfire accuracy?
Should. It's a shotgun.
Yeah, this thing's a monster.
I don't know, given how ranked is and how casual is right now, or pubs, I feel like I can actually hit diamond this season.
Watch this.
Dude, I like to hurry and play some ranked. I know your bitch ass gotta get off.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get off today at any point.
Not necessarily.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't really
I mean, it's not necessarily, Steven.
Also, by the way, James, we decided without you, kind of, we're gonna be playing Civilization
I
on
have to
Sunday.
reinstall it.
Well, then you have a you have a few days.
I'm actually busy Sunday, so...
The
It
fuck you mean
depends
you're
how
actually
long.
busy
How long are you
Sunday?
gonna be busy?
all fucking day.
Oh yeah, conveniently.
Actually, no. Jack knows what I'm doing Sunday. Because he was the only one in
What is that, a
party.
job interview?
No. It is going to be testing for the food handler's card.
Bro, that takes like 2 fucking seconds.
I have to go in person, Steven.
Yeah, that takes
You are
2
talking to
seconds.
two people that both have it. It takes 2 fucking seconds.
It
How
takes 2
far away
seconds.
do you have to drive?
I have to go across town.
That's still only, that doesn't take all day
You
though.
still live in Vegas?
Yeah, I have to go to Henderson.
It's like a... Oh, never mind. That is a little far, but it's still not gonna take all day.
It is on bus fare.
It's gonna take a few hours, yeah, but it's not gonna be like taking you 12. You just go in there, and this is your first time getting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you only have to get like 70%, I believe. Jagger, I swear to God, if you don't fucking...
I'm also going to a movie at 9 a.m., so...
So you now bringing that up now that we know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's before I go all that bullshit.
What movie you're seeing?
F1.
Ballerina. You're seeing F1, you fucking nerd? Completely valid, I've heard great things.
It has... Jack Black in it. Sorry, not Brad Pitt, my bad. Sorry,
Jack Black?
No, Jack Black just died in my lobby, I'm sorry.
What are you playing to where
GTA.
Jack Black has been killed?
Someone's name is Jack Black in GTA.
Jagger, I swear to God. Shitting on bots means nothing.
You are a bot. I thought what happened to staying away from Apex, Steven?
Well, someone kept asking if I wanted to download it, and I got bored. Because Sea of Thieves no longer really has that rush anymore to them fucking over the PvP.
Osama bitch Laden.
I will never forgive Sea of Thieves for taking away the one shot.
If anything, I think they're for casual players.
Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Steven, not again, please.
Again, please.
Jagger, stop taking a piss.
What?
You heard me.
Skibbity toilet?
I already sent you like 2 invites. Yeah, but they should definitely re-add some sort of one-shot mechanic. I don't even care if it's a sniper.
Yo, James, what do you prefer? What condiments do you like on your hot dogs?
Mustard and mayonnaise.
I knew it. James like wieners.
Okay. So do you.
Of course, it would be mustard and specifically mayonnaise, but the classic mustard and ketchup.
Actually, you may be surprised to find this out. I don't like hot dogs.
What?
Yeah, I
You're
have
joking,
this funny
right?
little thing known as I don't like a lot of. Why am I starting silver?
Because that's how it goes. They take our skill-based matchmaking and they put us in the rank that they believe that we are.
I see. Interesting. Um, I have a funny little thing called I don't like foods that a lot of people do. This is gonna piss someone off. I don't like bacon.
How are we friends
I
with
don't
you?
like I don't like mac and cheese either.
Okay, now that's offensive.
Now Steven gets involved.
How can you not like mac and cheese? Granted, some mac and cheese just be nasty.
Yeah,
Look,
Kraft. Kraft specifically has been like the biggest deterrent.
I don't know about
But
that
then
one,
there's
Steve.
like actual good mac and cheese where like you can't really be hating.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I like my chili cheese dogs.
What's your favorite flavor of wiener?
White.
I
Wait a
thought Ricky
minute.
was Mexican, Steven.
What?
That's racist.
He's German.
Aren't you Jewish?
No
What?
wonder he's
No.
gay.
Oh.
Historically known for their wieners.
Well, wait, did you actually think I was Jewish?
No, I thought Ricky was Mexican, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
He was shortening the name Richard into Ricardo. Don't be upset, he knows I'm right.
Do you see me arguing that with you, brother?
Mm-hmm. You
I
thought
dare
his
you
name
to.
was Ricardo?
I'm about to whoop your ass.
Like, actually?
I knew. There's
I
no
don't
way I
think
could.
I've ever seen... I don't think I've ever seen a Mexican actually go by Ricky. It's usually Rico.
Who's playing Wraith or whoever that sounds like? I don't know the characters in that game.
Steven's playing Loba.
Oh, of course he's playing the
Personally,
thick.
I prefer Haiba.
You know, the big booty Latina?
I would say, of course, Steven's playing a Latina character.
She ain't even got that jop for real.
No, they just put her.
Yeah. She's the sex appeal character.
I just blew myself up.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I hit the. Yeah, I am streaming, so can we keep the
Steven, I
inwards
have dual
down?
P20s. I'm on my way. Is there another?
That could be.
Heal up, I'm right here. Heal up, I'm right here. Shit. On it.
Sweaty Rafe, be careful.
Fucking
2,
wow.
12, 87.
I'm sorry? There's no way that is a silver.
At the
Absolutely
server.
zero fucking chance.
At the server. Granted, they could just not be playing for a while.
Cock.
Oh, God, we tried to do Crota again. Because yesterday we got past the first encounter, like the later darkness area, and then today we got past the bridges, and then like the little mini game.
Nerd.
No, they have a right to complain.
Anything D2 deserves to die.
What's on it?
If you play in D2, I hope every teammate that you ever get leaves you mid-raid.
Okay, so it's a PvP plug one.
Wait, what's
Oh,
on
they
this?
got a few golds in our lobby.
Is it the adept plug one or no?
So you're gonna be sniping people with a fusion rifle.
Yes.
You're a whore.
I didn't have a good fusion.
Dude, just use toaster.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
So
use Jotun.
unfortunately, this fucking kike ass nigger is opposed to using fun weapons, so Jotun is off the table.
I ran into people using Jotun in trials today.
How'd that go for you?
We didn't get killed by it once.
Wait, you didn't die to a single Jotun and someone was using Jotun?
Because it breaks distracted.
I raise you. Shotgun.
Yeah, it's nothing but a prisoner.
I miss when Duality was actually a usable shotgun. And then they removed its one-shot capability for heading a slug. Given that's because it can fire fucking fast, but I still think it's sad.
What do you mean that mouth?
What?
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm back on Apex. I hate this fucking game. We're doing ranked. A little bit.
Although it was like when the game came out.
This bitch has a dash.
Cool.
Like, no, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I know about that.
Say someone's like shooting at me, right? I just hit him with one of these.
Are you coming or?
I'm kind of in the middle of a ranked game.
Why didn't you rank the second, dumbass?
Oh, I mean, sure, after this. That was a full squad. Why are they dead already? Fuck. Why are there so many teams here?
I don't know. Our teammate is like
Across
actually
the
special
fucking
needs.
map from us.
Bro, leave! What are you doing?
I mean, he's getting on it, though.
I mean, yeah, but like, revive me, bro.
They have no idea I'm in here with them. She saw me. She saw me. She saw me. Can you revive me? Never mind. Damn. They're climbing up to you. They're climbing up to you.
Fuck. You know, I actually got a decent amount of rank from all those kills. I wiped the whole team.
I got two. I'll settle for that. Okay, I'll be right back.
So why are we playing Civ on Sunday?
What?
And who's in this
Hi, Blackbeard!
civilization match? Jagger, please, I am streaming right now. Please, stop with the fucking... No, please, you already said it once. Okay?
You're playing GTA and you're afraid of being banned. That's crazy.
No, I'm afraid of being banned because of streaming, Steven. Okay? Steven, we have said some head-ass shit in this party. If the FBI recovered the party logs, we would all be getting the death sentence, okay? We would all be on death fucking row.
Yeah, why
Okay?
you streaming it while saying that? Do I have to? Are you a snitch?
Are you a snitch?
Are you a snitch? Got a wire?
No, Jack's the wire, Steven.
Heck, always been the wire. He's trying to
Jack's...
get me back into Wendy's.
He is the snitch, Steven.
Probably is.
Look at that hit. So you start Olive Garden what, Wednesday?
Yep.
Or
I start
Mac?
my training Wednesday as a server.
Aren't you trying to become a hostess or whatever?
No, server.
Okay. Oh, you found the 60
I
bucks to
got
pay?
out. I got out of being a fucking hostess at fucking Norms. As soon as I got that job, I said fuck Norms. I went in there, flipped off my boss, walked out. Complete audacity of those bitches.
Steven out here trying to get a job. Meanwhile, them, I don't think so.
No, right? Because they said I couldn't be a server because they already have too many servers and that they can't get hours for all of them, right? I'm willing to accept that. I
That
can accept that.
you are going to accept it.
But then, they had the absolute fucking nerve to hire a different server. After I just had a big talk with them about how I can't even afford rent. I literally, like, as soon as that happened, as soon as I got my sheriff's card and he said I start Wednesday, I was all like, okay. Time for me to walk over to that Norm, just right next door, and tell them to go and fuck themselves.
So how far is this Olive Garden from your house?
It's like a 20-minute bike ride, or like like an hour walk, but I'm willing to do it.
The bike ride or the
It's
walk?
both.
Steven, it's the middle of summer.
I've done it before. I walked
Steven,
over to Wendy's in the dying fucking heat. There was actually one time whenever I was working at Wendy's, right? I was so broke I couldn't really afford a drink. So it was so hot outside, like my shoes were burning my feet. And so I went into a gas station that was like on the way, and I just sat there, and I guess like the gas station clerk like just like let me do it. And so then since I was so broke, the only thing I could afford there was the fucking like the sippy cups with like the princess heads on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Steven, tell me how down you are without telling me how down you are. I did buy that sippy cup with the princess head on it one time.
Like people don't understand how far I go for my jobs.
Steven, your next job is to cut up someone in the street and bring their over.
Oh god, I'm about to have to like shank someone at Denny's for my intonation.
You have to shake someone at Denny's.
That Denny's fucking waiter over there, they're our competition. Here, go and show them Olive Garden is about.
It's like the fucking...
Show them our Alfredo sauce is better than their fucking pancakes.
I mean, Steven, it's not much better because, you know, it's breakfast food compared to dinner.
Although what's really funny is that I had to get my sheriff's card, which literally took me like 3 hours.
Steven, Jack said it cost you like $60 to get the card or some shit like that.
Yeah, it costs $65, and then like it's like the DMV where you just gotta sit there and wait for your number to be called. But like
Oh,
you have
that
to go to like a sheriff's, but you gotta go to like a police department and you have to get your sheriff's card.
just
Technically
to
speaking,
just to
technically
work at
speaking,
fast food
no. So the
or
way
at a
it works
restaurant.
is no. So the way it works, right? Is you don't need it to work at a restaurant, but you do need it to make alcohol. So if I ever want to bartend, I need my sheriff's card. It's not a matter of when or how, because you need your TAM card to sell alcohol. So like, say for example, like you're a waiter and you want to sell alcohol, you can get your TAM card, which will allow you to do that. But if you don't have your sheriff's card, you can't be the one making it. So you can't be the one making drinks. I had to get like my fingerprints took in. I had to get like my picture took in from like the left to right. Practically, yeah.
We hear something on the news about you getting mugged, and we just see your mugshot.
Yeah, because apparently it's in case because whenever you have a sheriff's card, you're fully responsible for each individual adult that walks through that door. So if I were to serve alcohol to someone who's obviously already intoxicated, and they find my fingerprints on the bottle that was handed to them,
And the guy
I go to
causes an
jail.
accident.
Yeah, then I go to jail
I mean, Steven,
along with the fucker.
we'll send you a cake.
Yep. But it's also like I take full responsibility for the alcohol and a bunch of other shit.
I get it.
Because it wasn't really a need. Because worst case scenario, I just sell alcohol, but like I just got to deal with the fact that someone else has to make it every 5 seconds. But I wanted to make myself as appealing as possible, so as soon as they asked if I would be willing to go and get one, I was like, yes.
Steven, why?
I was. Cause I'm getting this job regardless.
So-
I'm getting the fuck out of there. And if the
So-
only cost is that I'm the one making alcohol for better tip money, I'll take it.
Steven, the worst thing is if one of us commits a crime, we could throw you under the bus and they'll believe it probably.
Nah, bro, you gotta find my fingerprints first.
Steven, I still have that bag from your party that you grabbed. I'm sure I can
That's
find
not how that shit works. It has to be on the specific alcohol, bro. You can't just find something from like 2003 with my fingerprints on it.
I mean, Steven, you touched that bottle of booze quite a lot on your birthday.
You're right.
Is that why it's already gone?
About it.
Is that why it's already gone?
Yeah.
Did you actually finish that bottle already?
Yeah.
Dude,
I've been finished that bottle.
I haven't finished the bottle from my 21st birthday. It's still sitting in the bar.
The only alcohol I have currently is my Crown Apple I bought. Which, by the way, after I start this waiter job, I'm going on like collection spree. I'm about to have all types of fucking alcohol.
Oh god, I'm gonna turn to Jack.
No. Jack has Wendy's money.
Jack.
He can't afford that much. I'm about to have server money. Listen, I'm about to get these fuckers so
Steven.
drunk they're not even gonna know how much they're tipping me.
Steven, you walk outside and merely get mugged.
Well,
First paycheck.
I mean, maybe. No, cause servers, right? I'm about to be making like almost $200 a day. Plus my hourly pay. I don't think people will fully understand how much money servers actually make. It's bare minimum like $5 for each table as long as you do a good job, and then like 10 or 20 depending.
Yeah. Well, some people don't tip don't tip the server, so.
Well, I was a host, so I know how many people actually tip. A lot of people tip. About 90% of people are going to tip. The other 10% are just the jackasses, and then whenever they do come in, we put them in the shitty server section.
Yeah. Well, 9 times out of 10, sometimes the server does deserve it.
Yeah.
So I'm not excusing the server, but I'm not excusing the people either.
Yeah, but I'm about to become cause like my serving is literally in my blood.
Shit, my mom did it. My grandmammy did it.
Yeah, exactly. My sister is actually doing it right now. It's like
Steven,
it's kind of
Steven out here like, it's in my blood. My father did it. My grandpappy did it. My grandmammy did it. My mom did it.
yeah.
My
Almost
kids are
every
gonna
member of
do
my
it.
family has done it.
Are you gonna make Ricky do it now, Steven?
Probably. He just doesn't like the idea of working in a restaurant. He wants retail.
Wait, he wants to downgrade?
No, it's not that because I have him working at McDonald's because of the fact that Bath and Body Works wasn't giving him that many days,
When I
and
hit,
he's currently trying to find something better than McDonald's.
that's valid.
Which you might think would be literally anything, right? But not really,
No,
because
nothing. No
McDonald's
one's
doesn't.
hiring.
Yeah, it's not just that no one is hiring, but the only places that are hiring are the city jobs people quit because they're shitty. They don't pay a lot.
And they'll hire.
I'm
Yeah,
working
those
at
people.
Olive Garden because of the fact that the whole universe was telling me I was getting this job. Okay, my fortune cookie said my deepest wish would come true. Everything just lined up super perfectly for me to get this job, and just conveniently, the person that was doing my interview knew Kim, who was a waiter at Norm's, who recommended me over to Olive Garden because she was like one of their top servers before, and conveniently, that guy worked with Kim. And if she was recommending me, then I have to be pretty good.
I don't
And
know
they knew I was
about
telling the truth.
good, Steven.
Bitch, I'm about to become one of the best waiters you've ever fucking seen. I'm about to be kissing ass so much.
I mean, you're did enough with Ricky, so I'm sure you're used to it.
Exactly, I'm an expert. I'm about to be licking that asshole.
Ew! Please stop, Steven.
I'm not about to be kissing. I'm about to be whole ass fucking wet kissing that bitch.
You just hear Steve in the background with the manager.
Exactly, like you don't understand. I've been looking for a server position job for the long, ever since I was 16. I knew what I was gonna do, but the only problem is that like there's like so many fucking caveats to being a server because
Give
they
me one
first want
downgrade.
people. What?
Give me one downside of being a server.
I have to have multiple years of experience. You have to fucking, cause like the hard part about getting a server job is that so many of the open positions typically require about 2 years of experience, and all the positions that would get you that experience are being held by people who are already trying to get that experience. And since they don't really need people for the time period of 2 years, it kind of creates a problem. And then whenever they do finally start hiring people, they're always going to pick the most qualified, which are usually people who have multiple years of experience ahead of you, who are also trying to get their 2 years of experience in the server industry. So it just becomes a whole fucking thing. You have no idea how hard it was for me to get the server job.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Literally only 3 out of 200 applicants ever actually make it through. Kim was the Lord and Savior. I'm super thankful for Kim. She's a family friend now.
Steven invites her over for her next birthday party.
Probably.
Seriously? That's such bullshit. I'll respond to this text in a minute. Okay, I gotta quit road.
Yeah, but yeah, 'cause that was really my next natural progression from because whenever you're a host, right? Your next natural progression in a restaurant would either be server or busser. Because the way it works is the server, they make the most tip money, basically, right? But if you're a busser, they typically tip you out for cleaning their tables and helping unload drinks and a bunch of other shit. Well, hostesses, 9 times out of 10, they don't really get tipped out, but occasionally they do. Depends on the restaurant. I don't like what they do, because in some restaurants, the hostess gets the drinks, and in that case, the waiter typically tips them out. But in majority of cases, it's not that case, because waiters want to get the most out of their money, so they typically require them not to do that and prefer the waiter to get the drinks.
I get you.
Don't worry.
Wait, I'm scared now because of the way you said that.
Yeah, I know, right? Also, where the fuck is Jager at?
He's
Motherfucker
probably
said be right back.
it's probably masturbate.
Probably.
I mean, I did hear a girl, Jagger. Sorry for on Jagger's mic. So
I bet you $5 that's his grandma and he's hearing you right now. The fuck you just say?
are we
Yeah,
playing
but
Siege later? Are we gonna play Siege later?
maybe, most likely.
Well, I know Jack wants to do some things on GTA when he gets home after he plays a few rounds of Apex with you.
Probably. Yeah, but the one thing, but the only downside to being a server is that like, since you make so much money,
I just hit
everyone and their mom is coming to you for a tip out, because they'll start like bringing up the shit that they did, and then like you have to like determine how much you give them. The natural rule is that the buster typically gets 10%, and depending on what the host's responsibilities are, like 5%. Which is also the case as a waitress or server. Whenever you are tipping people out, it's actually better to be short-staffed because of the fact you're not tipping out so many people, and you're also getting more tables.
Mother, really, dude? Really? Okay, give me 1 second to deal with this fucking. I got a dumbass hiding in a goddamn fucking night shark right now.
Yu-Gi-Oh keeps sucking Despair's dick. I'm so tired, bruh. I'm so tired of them always getting the support. Why do they always get support? Where's my zombie support? Where is it?
Well, no one really uses zombie Steven, so.
I mean, not really, because like Eldritch was like a meta deck for a bit because of how it worked. Because you would really just use skill drain, and then, which would negate the effects of like every monster on the field. But with like Eldritch King, you could just kind of just like have it self-destruct into the graveyard, which wouldn't negate its effect. And then it could pop one card, so it just became like super overpowered, and then they banned fucking skill drain. But it still isn't really a zombie deck. I miss the good old days where like Zombie World was all like, yeah, you can't summon your god cards.
Can't summon god cards.
No, because Zombie World makes it so you can't tribute summon for monsters except for zombie monsters, so it kind of fucks over god card decks that rely so super heavily on free tributes.
Mm.
Which is also good for countering board wipes like Kaiju and a bunch of other shit. But unfortunately, with how the current meta is, people aren't running that. They're instead running hand traps. And which is fucking annoying, because Zombie World is unfortunately a bit slow on the starting point. I summon one card, you negate that card, and then I can't do shit. I negate 5 of your cards, you still have 10 other shit you can do. Which is part of the reason why I started playing Heroes.
I just saw a dude fall to his death.
Because even though Heroes aren't meta, they're fucking annoying to fight, because if you negate one card, there's always another one. And now unless you quite literally have like 10 fucking negates on the field, there ain't really much you can do about it. But like, I mean, I would love Yu-Gi-Oh! More if it wasn't for the fact that like, whenever a meta deck was out, instead of nerfing that meta deck, they're like, here's more support, here's more options.
We have options, everybody.
No, because like originally you could defeat the despair deck by getting rid by banishing its boss monster. Like yeah, it would wipe your field in return, but like it would you wouldn't have to deal with it no more. It would be banished, and like unless they were running like banish removal, it was pretty good. But now they have a bunch of cards which fusion summon from the banish zone, which reshuffles the card back into their extra deck, thanks to new support. So that's no longer an option. Which means I have to negate the card while they're trying to figure out how to get past a 30k beat stick. While also keeping it on the field, because if it gets removed in any way by my card effects, it just removes my field. Unfortunately, since it'll be in the banished zone, I can't just fucking negate the effect with fucking Bazoo, so I need to fucking do other shit. I'm about to murder this boy. Damn, you got one watching. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I know who it is, too, so.
Damn, that's crazy. You're one supporter. I mean, at least your Destiny stream had 9 views.
I stopped playing Destiny, I'll be dead honest. I left it.
I mean, yeah, that's the right thing to do.
I might go back to it.
Now come over to Warframe.
Why?
It's your next natural progression.
I was already at Warframe, Steven. You know what my next thing is?
What?
Siege. It's Siege now.
Nah, bro, you need to like become like mastery rank like 1 in Warframe before you can like say that you're done with it.
I've done all the campaigns.
No, you have not. They always come out with new content, which is free.
I'm not reinstalling Warframe.
And they also have like new content always coming out. They can get new warframes with,
Steven,
and
stop trying to
like
twist my arm.
new new primes that you can grind out for. To increase your mastery rank,
Steven,
which increases the amount
I
of
will
shit you
kick
can
you.
get. I just realized you have that power, but that doesn't matter. I'll continue speaking my mind. You can't. My freedom of speech.
What freedom of speech, Steven? Keep say one more thing. See what happens.
Nigger.
Okay. Okay. He's gone. Okay. We need to stop with that shit, guys.
Banned off Twitch yet?
No, Steven. Please. Actually, said I have 3 viewers now, so fuck you.
Damn. It multiplied. It's like a virus.
It's like the corona.
Yeah, you're built like Admin Gold.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
You're right, he has more hair than you.
Okay, there it is. You motherfucker. Motherfucker, man. I don't know what I'm doing on GT. I'm just grinding money right now, I guess. I'm just that fucking bored right now, Steven. I'm just grinding money.
How about you play a different game then?
Let me just get an hour on this, okay?
I mean, given the fact that I'm still waiting on Jay or for some reason you want to play like, I don't know, like Sea of Thieves or some shit.
Yeah, let me get an hour real quick.
Or even like For Honor, we can do some duos.
I'm waiting for these fucking deflect changes, honestly. And For Honor, I'm waiting for that deflect change.
Wait, they're changing the flip?
No, deflects. They're changing the deflects
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Because I want to see how that works.
Change.
What? No, BP does not need a change.
I don't know. I feel like being able to flip anything in the fucking game is kind of annoying.
Yeah, but Steve, you could punish him with it.
Yeah, but you can just remain.
No, you could guard break him out of
in
it
the
too.
block. Yeah, but that's also like one issue with that is that if the fucking BP is able to read it, which typically they do because they're good and they know that's probably your only option, is that if you get too close, they will just activate their heavy, which gives them enough time, and if they want to, they can cancel it.
No, Steve, hitting the light or heavy gets them automatic fucking hyper armor.
Exactly.
It's not hyper armor, but you can't guard break him out of it. You try, it just fucks with you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. A good BP is practically immortal. Which in a game where reading people is kind of the whole concept is kind of fucking annoying.
Where you actually hate me? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, like you're just like whenever you stay super silent or analyzing pixels, yeah, you're kind of annoying to play against. But then you play too defensively, and I can take advantage of that. But whenever you're playing say for example, someone is playing like BP, right? They instantly counter about 98% of like every
of the
possible
roster.
move.
Of the roster.
Because you got to keep in mind, right? Peacekeeper, right, doesn't have a push. So her only option to get PP out of the all block is to
guard break.
is the guard break, which makes her
Well,
very
no, he
readable.
can even Steven. He can even flip the punish, like Senny's kick.
Yeah,
Your old
I
dude's
know, but
kick. Yeah, he can do that.
I'm
I hate
saying,
that.
yeah, I know he can flip all those too. But then again, there's still like, once again, he negates like 98%. And if you're playing those characters and you decide to go for a guard break, which 98% of the time you will go for, because of the fact that he's just gonna flip you if you do anything else. If he reads it, he can just go into his heavy, which will then fuck you over. So all he has to do is literally just press one of two buttons, depending on what the enemy is going to do, because he doesn't have to worry about the direction of blocking or anything like that. I do feel like that block all characters, right? There should be kind of like a directional input that they still have to do, but like it's more of like if they get hit in two different directions, their shield gets like knocked to like the side or some shit. Like they still block the hits, but if they don't like put it in the direction of the hit, right? It's like weaker. Where like if they get hit two times and